Welcome to Vampires and Vitae. Always great to have you at the table with us. Hoping to take a little bit of stress out of your life, and hopefully you're starting to make some of your holiday plans. We know the holidays are going to look a little bit different this year for everybody, but we'll be here all through the holidays. Just a quick recap on what happened last week. Danika, Day, and Anna all reacted very differently to the inside of Elysium and what has been going on there. Anna kind of saw it all before and was kind of like yawning over it all. Day was absolutely disgusted until, that is, they arrived at a smaller and much older part of the building. Then he was, a little bit impressed despite himself. Danika, being a toreador, was, we'll call it, overwhelmed with the beauty of it all. They were told that they were the keynote speakers, and they had to recount the story yet again for the Camarilla. We also got past a very intricately carved door with lots of detail and felt the need to stop and talk about all of those details. We finally walk into a sort of courtroom, and inside we found the prince. He was standing and delivering a filibuster, and by the look of him, it was pretty obvious that he hadn't really slept since we all kind of crash-landed in London. He's doing the filibuster to try to save the life of the left hand of God. We found Rasputin again. He's locked in an Iron Maiden and being drugged, and the Iron Maiden is wrapped in silver chains. Anna found a tank. Day is working on a heist. Danika is trying to get control of herself. That's what's up. That's what's happening. Welcome to Vampire.
I'm Sarah. I'm playing Danika. She's a toreador.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Tyler. I play Day.
I'm Melinda. I play Anna. Let's plan this heist.
Looking around, still having your phone going. You hear Jake go, yeah, just let us know.
All right, actually, give me 10 minutes. I'm going to call you back.
Oh, well, we're not going anywhere.
You know what? Fine. I'm just going to put the phone down on the floor. I look at everybody. I'm like, 10 minutes. Give me 10 fucking minutes. And then I'm going to look around as fast as I can. I'm looking for two things in this little warehouse.
Okay.
First thing I'm looking for is smoke grenades. I assume because this is a fully equipped.
Definitely find them.
Okay, so I find those.
They're over by Vol. Like, he was by
Ironically.
Yeah, right. Yeah. He's like,
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing I'm looking for is either a computer or some kind of mechanism that brings this shit to street level, because I know there has to be a way to bring it to the street.
Okay. Why don't you do a intelligence investigation roll for me?
Oh, okay. All right. And I'm going to use focus.
All right. It's going to bring him down to 5s.
It's 3 successes.
All right. Your next roll is going to be 7s, but looking around, you finally do find a terminal. It's a little older than you think it would be, like very much a Tandy running on DOS.
Like the green letter.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you do have enough background to be able to type in exactly how to bring up some schematics. After you get past the initial, couple pages, you do get more of a better user interface.
Okay, all right. So I believe I can bring this to street level.
Yeah, you see that it's meant to deploy in stages. There's huge hydraulic lifts that bring up like 10 in a row. Okay. Essentially, the
10 tanks all at one time.
The floor is sectioned off.
Yeah, okay.
That goes up in direct lifts, and from what you're able to ascertain just with your roll, they get somewhere to street level.
Okay. Excellent. I come back with this new information. I'm like, gather round, children. I was like, let me tell you how it's going to go down. Jake, you still there?
He's now on the ground, though. So yeah.
Okay. How many werewolves can you bring? I need all of them.
About 7.
7. Okay.
I mean 7.
Do not forget
including
Jessica.
You, or 8 including you.
7 including me.
Okay. And Jessica. Here's what we're
Bit
gonna
of
do.
a pain, to be honest.
She is, but Rasputin is going to need her.
All right, here we go. This is what's gonna happen. Vol, you're gonna talk to your people in the tunnels. Okay. We're
Do
gonna
that.
find a way to get the werewolves to us through those tunnel systems.
Well, we'd have to blank out all the cameras. I can get out myself.
laugh.
But fair enough.
Right?
I'll hit the cameras. Don't worry about that. They're so focused with what's going on in the court, I doubt they're gonna notice. Now listen, here's where it gets good. You're gonna carry Lawrence outside because nobody gives a fuck about Lawrence right now. All right, there's no security over there. I need you to get Lawrence out of here.
So I meet the werewolves.
Meet
and
the
then
werewolves.
I
Tell
drop
them
off
where it
Lawrence.
is. Drop off Lawrence.
Is
Put
he
him in
safe to travel at this point, or
Do we have an option?
We're going to say that it is,
We got to take a risk. I mean, we can't leave him here.
right?
okay?
They'll probably just kill him.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what else do we need? We need to get Rasputin out. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going, while you're doing this Vol, you're going to get all the Nosferatus you can, by the way. Okay.
There's about 12
12?
of
Perfect.
Do they know how to drive tanks?
I think the smell of 12 Nosferatu can overpower the smell of 7 werewolves.
Ooh, good point.
That's not a bad idea.
So we're going to be able to get them through seamlessly. Now, the issue is getting them from that tunnel down here, right?
That's where the cameras need to be taken care of.
I'll take care of the cameras. Once we get the werewolves down here, we're going to push you guys, including Anna, because you want to drive a tank,
So badly, you do not even understand.
to the surface. We're going to do a frontal assault of Elysium.
Okay.
Now that is just a red herring. We're not planning on actually getting anywhere. What we want to do is create enough of a diversion to create a distraction so that I, while they're not paying attention, can get rid of the mechanism on Rasputin's Iron Maiden
Right.
and unlock the cage.
Right?
Okay.
That's
Those
when we
are-
drop the smoke grenades.
I'm into it. I'm
Grab
into
the
it.
grab the left-handed god
Yes, yes.
and Rasputin, who will hopefully be cognitive enough to get out on his own. Once he's out on his own, I think he'll be fine.
I think once he gets away from the silver, he'll be fine.
Exactly.
I don't think that there were mechanisms on that. I think it was
There
just
were.
silver chains.
No. If you had paid attention, Danika, there were silver chains, and there was also a series of drugs being pumped into his veins, keeping him from breaking it.
Oh, is that what you meant?
Rasputin can get through the chains. That's not the issue. The issue is he's fucked up right now.
He's like in Dancing Queen Land, remember?
And then we take the tunnels back out.
So where do I meet up with you all?
At the front entrance, that's when we continue the assault. The
In the-
second wave.
Yes.
In
So-
fact, we're not going to meet you at the tunnels. We're going to meet you at the street level. Everyone that's left, including you, Danika, we're going to go back down the elevator, get into a second pod of vehicles, bring that street level, and then continue the assault.
So I just want to make sure that I have this all in a direct line. All right. So I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna meet our werewolves friends.
Yes, Jay King and his posse.
No problem. I'm then going to escort them through Elysium.
I'm going to be taking out the cameras,
Cameras
in
as
between with
we
you guys.
go. We're going to bring them down here. We're going to put them in tanks.
Tanks, jeeps, guns, load them up.
All right. So we're going to.
And Anna, I think you want to drive a tank.
in-
I so badly want to drive a tank, I can't even stand it.
Okay, so Anna's going to be on Team Werewolf.
As we lift them up, we're going to take those vehicles and then direct them to the front of Elysium,
Full frontal assault.
and then start unloading our new hardware upon them.
Yes.
Exactly.
Pew pew.
That's going to confuse the court enough.
All right.
Yes.
And then that's going to bring out the people from the court, and then you're going to then.
I assume they're going to leave people to watch the left hand of God and Rasputin.
And this,
That's why I'm there to.
Maybe
It would probably-
heavy hitters.
It would probably be very minimal.
Also, Danika probably should be part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can't drive a tank.
No,
so
but
I
you
mean-
can punch people quite well.
Yes, I can.
Ooh, great idea. You're going to be the distraction for the guards that are left over. You're going to kick the
Excuse
door
me.
open and start going blender style on them.
Ooh.
You want me to blender the guards?
Yes.
And while that's happening,
They're not going to be humans. They're all going to be vampires.
It's fine.
all I need is a distraction. As that's happening, I need you to... I can't believe I'm going to say this. I need you to grab the left hand of God and blink out of there when I throw the smoke grenades.
Oh.
Can you blink with another person?
I can try.
Or you can just grab and run out. You know what? Actually, I don't know the fucking thing. I smacked myself. Don't blink.
No, stop it.
Go in, cause a distraction, grab
It's
the
only
left
gone
hand.
wrong like 3 times.
Grab the left
Hey.
hand of God, and then I'm going to use a smoke screen, and then you're going to run out. Kill anybody that gets in the way.
So we have the left hand of God. How are we getting Rasputin out of Rasputin world?
Well, I'm waiting. I'm thinking that's going to be the first step. Is I'm going to cut those mechanisms and wait for him to sober up and talk to him.
I think that's why we need the Jessica.
So
You want me to bring Jessica?
Are we bringing Jessica in with the werewolves or?
Joel, yes, she will be with them.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, Jessica knows Elysium, right?
Probably. She also knows
I
Rasputin.
mean, I assume she came as a proxy for him.
I
mean, James, you tell me if I'm
I
wrong. I
don't. I mean, I know of Rasputin. I don't know his inner workings. So it'd be something that you guys would have a better understanding than I would.
Actually, this could be perfect. Bring Jessica.
Okay.
We could tell she could tell the people in the court that she's the only person that can calm him down.
So bring her first.
Bring her first.
Okay, this sounds a little bit
While
better.
she's trying to talk to Rasputin, I cut off all of the mechanisms to sober him up so we can tell him the real plan.
He's good.
I like this. So I'm just trying to place all of our main people in exactly where they're going. So bring Jessica first
With Danika.
with Danika into the courtroom.
Because Danika's already been in the courtroom. It's not going to look strange.
Sure.
Danika, you need to be on your best behavior. Until you're not. Don't stab until I say stab.
Yeah, no stabby.
To stab.
That kind of actually brings a little pain to twinge to you. It's you feel like Dante's talking to you.
Don't stab. Unless I say stab.
Fuck you.
Whoa. No.
This plan isn't going to work
Yeah,
if you
it's
start
not
stabbing people.
It's not the time to be all, fuck you, Dave, fuck you, Danika. We all need to work together.
You're just being mean. You
Like,
know?
we're
I'm not
friends.
being mean.
being really bossy.
You're acting like you don't get it, and I know that you get it, and it's not the time to pretend that you don't get it.
Yeah, you're just being really, really mean about it. You know?
Danika, you are a key part of this mission. If you don't do it correctly, it all falls. You are very important. I need you to just not stab people until the time is right. And then you can stab as many people as you want. I know you love that shit.
You think I'm important?
Oh my god.
Everyone's looking at you, Day.
Oh, yep. Yes, you are.
I think you just gave somebody who does not have a heartbeat a bit of an aneurysm. That's really impressive, Danika.
Yes.
It's like
yes.
reverse Grinch.
Right?
I'm putting a lot of stock into this, including you.
No, I think
You
that,
think I'm worth stock?
yes, it's going to be fine. Oh, look at you two getting along. I knew that this day would come.
The key is chaos here. Chaos that we know about so we can utilize.
Okay, so Jessica comes in as a distraction.
While she's doing that, I cut the mechanisms keeping Rasputin sedated.
We sneak in. So is that before or after the werewolves come in?
That's happening during.
During. Okay.
This is
no
all
problem.
happening.
No problem. So my job has already happened.
So I'm going to cut the mechanisms, and then I'm going to come back and take out the cameras for you.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I can go cut the...
So
I can
first, I truly need to get Lawrence.
yeah, we have to get
The
Lawrence
very
out of here.
first thing that needs
The
to
very
happen.
first thing that needs to happen is I will help you get Lawrence.
Okay, and we're just keeping you in a tank.
Anna?
I'm going to be with the werewolves.
She's going to be pulling...
She's
pulling
team
a
Team
So
Jake,
you're-
Team Jacob.
You might be able to pull the doors out from under the fucking walls, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That scratchy thing that you do.
Yes.
Fuck up the outside.
Yes?
And if that fails, just shoot it.
I can roll up the pavement like a
the,
carpet.
You are the frontal assault, then.
Yes. I am the full frontal.
All right. So
She's going full frontal. Okay.
fantastic.
So, list of things that's going to happen.
In order.
In order.
Let's see if you can do it.
Vol, you and me,
Yep.
get Lawrence out of here.
Yep.
Okay? We meet up with the werewolves.
Yep.
Okay? You, me, and the Nosferatus that are going to cover the smell of the werewolves. As they're coming through, I'm going to glitch the cameras. Okay? We're going to get them down the freight elevator, get them all geared up with Anna. All right? At this point, Jessica is here because she's going to come with the werewolves. Okay? We're going to go up. I'm going to obfuscate. Danika is going to come with us. We're going to get to the courtroom during the filibuster. We're going to explain, if anybody asks, that Jessica is the only person that can really talk to Rasputin because she knows the most about him.
And possibly, like, it could be helpful to
It
calm
would
him
actually be
down.
helpful to calming him down and getting things situated. While that's happening, I am going to cut the mechanisms to allow Rasputin to sober up, and then I'm going to unlock the cage for the left hand of God. Around this time, once Rasputin has sobered up and the left hand of God is in a position where he can be saved, you're going to hear a very loud boom. That's going to be Anna in a motherfucking tank.
Yeah, with the tank.
Shooting the front doors out of Elysium.
Hooray!
And that's when
the court
becomes
almost.
a blender.
We're assuming the court is going to start to scatter. They're going to push people out. What's happening? Because all the big bosses are right here, right now, right?
Okay.
They're going to leave a couple people behind. That's when Danika goes for the left hand of God, initiates a fight. Boom! Smoke grenades. Rasputin helps out. We grab the left hand of God. We all skedaddle, get to the freight elevator, go down, load up our own guns and shit, head back up to the street, and then do a second wave of frontal assault.
Wait, so Dave, you're just going to walk into the court and release Rasputin and unlock the cage?
Do you know what the word obfuscate means?
He's
No.
going to be very sneaky.
I'm,
Very, very sneaky.
Day takes a
Okay,
moment.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that tracks.
You're going to disappear.
I'm going to go invisible.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think this will work. I mean, I don't know if it will work, but it's a plan.
It's the best that we have right now.
And honestly, I think Rasputin will be capable, once he's sobered up, it's been a while, he should be okay to at least put some real pressure from the inside.
And I also do not think that it will take him long to sober up, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he's kind of a champion of altered
Yeah.
states of mind.
I'm going to
so-
tell him not to go all out, but, you know.
You
the
guys should just see him go all out.
Yeah, he does not need to go fireball, but
Yeah.
we need him to help.
Yeah, the pressure from the outside followed by the 2 waves of frontal assault should be enough to crush Elysium.
Right. Let us hope.
And then we let the werewolves move in and plot our next move.
Day, are you so excited?
I have a boner.
Dude, like, your dreams are coming true right now in the
Blush of
apocalypse.
life is just
So Jake
raging
goes,
undead hard.
So, are we doing this now, or?
Yes, right now.
We don't have much time. They're doing a filibuster, and as soon as the prince loses his beautiful fucking voice, it's all over. So time is of the essence.
All right.
Everybody got their plans?
We need to move out.
Danika,
Do we have watches?
Do the
we need
blender.
to, like,
do the blender.
synchronize, or?
Do we all have watches?
Anna's already dressed like the tank girl.
She's got a little army helmet on.
Yeah.
And like the paint under the eyes.
Yeah.
Which is all
And
available.
a bazooka on your back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is the
By
tank
the
girl a
way,
reference
you are
to something
surrounded
specific?
currently by, like, you have a plethora of weapons around if anyone wants to equip.
I'm going to grab 3 smoke grenades and 2 frags.
Okay. Anybody else grabbing?
Nice. Yes, I'm grabbing a tank.
Okay. Are you just sitting in it, just waiting for
Yes,
the thing
I'm
to happen?
so
Are
ready
you like
for this.
just your head with an army helmet?
All right.
Yeah.
So like, as you guys have now hashed out your plan,
Yeah.
Day, you've figured out which tanks go up first in these big sections. It's like it's about 10 tanks side by side would be quite large. It actually does cope the entire the size of this storage building. You figured out where the line is. You pick a center tank, I'm gonna guess, Anna.
Yes.
The biggest tank.
Need to be right in the middle with the biggest gun on the front.
All right, no problem. Danika, how are you preparing, if anything? Are you grabbing any weapons? You don't really like guns, right?
I can't use guns.
All right.
Every time we're around weapons, it's useless to me. I just kind of stand there in the corner. like,
Is there any cool melee weapons?
Well, yeah. I mean, like, it wouldn't be like. Oh, you know what? Yes, this is the bowels of the Camarilla, they would have. You already have 2 silver katanas, which is pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of killing it the way you're doing it, but yeah, you would see medieval stuff. You would see,
Lots of stuff.
yeah, right. You have a smorgasbord of anything that anyone would like at this moment.
Anything, Danika? Anything striking your fancy?
I mean, there's lots of guns.
I see Anna just with a rocket launcher.
Oh, yeah,
like,
bazooka.
Yeah.
Are there any infrared cameras?
Oh.
Like cameras or goggles?
Like goggles?
Yeah, you have. I mean, it is. This
Like the
thing
ones,
is
the ones
made
that
for war.
the ones that can see like heat signatures.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you'd be able to see vampires in an opposite heat signature, right?
Yeah, they'd be colder.
Danika, it's going to get smoky. Put this
Good
on.
idea. Actually, I'm going to reduce some of the values because you're thinking about that. Do you take it?
Yes.
All right.
You're basically going to be invisible to them. You're going to feel how I
With the
feel.
smoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I think we have our
So,
plan.
Yeah, Jake starts. You tell Jake where the meeting point is going to be outside where Vol's going to meet him.
Look for the tank.
Oh, James,
What?
where do you want to be?
Right in the
I mean,
middle.
You get pick of the litter because I don't know you well enough. Whatever you think you'd be well equipped for as a Jessica.
James, I would like you to stick very close to me.
Ooh,
I actually
Anna
can.
doesn't trust you.
I'll ride in the tank. That's fine.
All right.
Is there any silver bullets or anything around here? I mean, this is Elysium, so I would assume not. But if you can find any,
I don't think that would be in a. I mean, like he goes up to the same computer program terminal that you were in. He's like, yeah, that'd be under much more walking key.
Yeah,
I mean,
figured.
I have, and he throws back his jacket, and you can see on the back part of his belt, it's just different calibers of gleaming silver bullets.
use those on the heavy hitters. Aim for the kneecaps if you feel bad about it.
I don't feel bad about it. It's just this is they're kind of all heavy hitters here.
Yeah, I know.
Are you sure you don't want me up there with Danika? I mean,
No, you need to be here with me.
I think we're gonna try and pull the heavy hitters out to the front of Elysium. If there's a full frontal assault with werewolves, they're gonna want look around you. They want to protect this.
yes.
They're gonna go out. They're gonna leave the scrubs to look over the left hand of God. Rasputin's already chained up and fine. They might leave one heavy hitter, and I believe Danika can take care of it as long as we have the element of surprise.
If she's already slit up a god, I mean,
Yeah, she killed her own sire.
yeah.
What up?
I wouldn't publicize that. I mean, not that it matters anymore, but
I mean, I think it's pretty cool, personally.
it's still kind of a big deal.
Yeah, so was the God thing. All right, gold team.
All right, so James walks over with you on a day. You are getting Vol. You're going upstairs, Danika, with. Well, actually, tell me that you guys getting Lawrence first. Are you going to help Vol get Lawrence, or are you taking her? Or are you just going to trust Vol to get Lawrence?
Danika, why don't you head to the courtroom and wait for us to show up with Jessica?
Okay.
I am going to find a bowl. I'm going to fill it with.
Weed.
I'm going to fill it with a little bit of water.
Okay.
I'm going to make James get into a tank. I'm going to climb into the tank with him. And I'm going to make him sit in front of me while I start the ritual to communicate with Sire.
Okay. Does it just happen, or
It just happens, yeah. 10 minutes goes by.
Okay. Do you have to
Let me
expend a-
double check on that, though.
for the audience at home?
Yes. The caster uses the blood bond between sire and child to open a bridge between minds, allowing the child to create a telepathic link for the purpose of long-distance communication. As with some other rituals, this one sees a resurgence in the nights of wiretaps and electronic surveillance. An object previously possessed by the sire and a silver bowl filled with clear water. The caster submerges the object in water, yada, yada, yada. System. Make the ritual roll.
A silver bowl.
We haven't used
That's
that
fine, no
part of the
problem, no
roll.
problem, no problem.
Make the ritual roll after 15 minutes have passed. A win allows for 10 minutes of two-way silent mental communication. Once 15 more minutes have passed, a critical win allows immediate communication. Any major disturbance on either end breaks the connection.
Okay. As you're focusing on this, I'm going to say that you and Vol are going up to go get
Lawrence, yeah.
no problem. Why don't you make that roll? And
Yes.
you guys are going up in the elevators, the series that you've gone through.
And it's just my blood magic roll. Intelligence plus blood sorcery test.
Okay, there you go.
Chunky
Good
roll.
dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
That's
All right.
pretty critical to me.
Right?
You hear in your head, yeah, as you spin your finger in the bowl of water, that image that you're creating, like you're looking at yourself and it slightly fades and changes with the ripples, and then you can see Rasputin in the Iron Maiden. Then it's like you're inside the Iron Maiden with him. His eyes are very twitchy. Not a Rasputin that you've used to seeing.
Okay.
Warm and tender.
Rasputin.
love
Rasputin.
and long
No.
lady.
Rasputin. Listen, Rasputin, I need to talk to you for a second.
Okay.
Can I pretend? Do you want me to be Princess Peach for a second, so I have all of your attention?
You're
Or
always my princess.
no,
Peach.
that is so nice. That's really nice of you to say.
Good.
But I do have some things to tell you about.
Okay.
We're going to bust you out of here.
Sounds good.
I know. I thought that you would like that.
Oh, I
But
know.
what my question is Rasputin, are you really extremely fucked up, or are you going to be able to
Long and
walk out of here under your
tender.
own volition?
Long and
Rasputin, I need you to
lonely.
focus, Rasputin.
Who is this
Rasputin, I know that you're not my dad.
Why would you say such things? Not nice. I've always been your dad.
Yes, okay. Now I need you to focus. Can you just focus on me for a second?
Yes, of
Okay.
course. Lord is not nice.
Okay, but what I need you to do is be ready because we're coming in and we're going to get you out. And
Okay.
Jessica is going to be there and Jessica will help.
Ah,
I know, you've been missing her, right? So Jessica is going to help you and then I'm going to drive a tank through a wall.
thanks sound good to me.
That's going to be really cool, right? So I just want you to be prepared and be ready.
Was I not a good father?
You're
Or-
a great father.
Why?
But what I need you to do right now, Rasputin, is really focus because we need you to not be so messed up. Can you start to shake off of these effects?
Well, not now.
Yeah, no, but you need to.
Oof.
I saw you land in a fireball. You can shake off some
That's
vodka.
pretty good, right?
That was pretty impressive.
Uh,
Yes, we have lots to talk about because I did not know that you could do that.
oh, I'm quite tired.
It's fine. We just need you to stay awake for a little bit.
Oh,
And then once we get you out, you can sleep. Jake is going to be there too.
who's Jake?
The werewolf.
Oh, King?
Yes, King.
Oh, I like him.
He's going to be there.
It's gonna be fun. Ah,
Right? So I just wanted to let you know that we're coming. And we're going to get the left hand of God out too.
oh, the why? He's a pain in the ass.
I know, but we're going to get him out because what the Camarilla is doing to him is not fair. He's been helping us,
No,
Rasputin.
not fair. I'm also in cage, stupid god man.
I know, I do not understand what is going on with that. But regardless, you're not going to be in the cage for a whole lot longer, okay?
Okay, well, sounds good.
Okay, and do you know who James is?
No.
No, he's another Jessica, and I do not know if I can trust him or not.
Wow.
You always give really good advice, Rasputin.
I just want to play my game right now.
I know that, and you will be able to play your game. I'm about to get out of your head because time is almost up.
It sounds not okay. I don't know. James is a nice name. I've never met James.
Okay. See you in a little bit.
Sounds good.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Like, I don't know if you hang up this, like, phone call.
No, I'm just going to stop talking and I'm going to go away from your head, okay?
Okay.
All right, but you've got to start to sober up a bit.
Okay.
You just focus on that and it will happen.
He starts thinking about a shopping list that just, like, now just bubbling through your head.
Another 6 minutes of silence.
Yeah,
just
right.
goes
Yeah,
by.
it's just him. Blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. You do that?
Yep.
No problem. You, as your eyes come unwhite from rolling in the back of your head,
Oh God.
James is just looking at you.
You didn't say a word. You just went, oh, your eye.
So,
Yeah, right.
is everything okay?
All of my
Or-
words are spoken backwards.
Yeah, right?
Except for the words Princess Peach.
Just drooling everywhere. You come back like, okay, we're good.
Yeah. Okay, we're all set. Everything is ready.
Are you sure? You don't need a moment? 'Cause
No.
that was a little...
It's been uncomfortable for you, but it was fine for me.
Okay, no problem. And he just settles back into his seat.
I can
This is
I'm
that-
just- real quick. I can see it so visually. It's just the most horrifying thing, and then she just pops out and she's like, "All right, we are all set. We are good to go."
Let's get this tank through this motherfucking wall.
Danika, as that was happening, your elevator actually hits first because that is closer to where you guys were. And you're just walking into the courtroom.
Yep.
There's a couple people that take notice of you. You're not with your group. You're not with your people.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm going to sit down
Okay.
on the floor.
On the floor?
Not even the bench.
Nope. Just
Which
going
is
to
in
walk
the middle
in
of the
and
aisle?
sit down.
You hear the princess. Just the amount of pain that is in his voice. You can just tell that he's just been talking forever. And like he almost he looks back and he has like this little hand gesture that he does by his waistcoat. Like I can't do this much longer. You want to do anything, or you're just hanging out there for the opportune moment?
Day said to wait, so I'm going to wait.
All right. So she sits down. And you just
He said no stab till I say stab.
All right, staring down the judge field. All right, cool. The door, that was in the same. You guys got out together, Day and Danika.
I went left. She went right.
Yeah, right. Yep. You and Vol are walking together. You take the other series of elevators that got you to where Lawrence is, and you still hear the machine. No one stops you. Beep. Beep.
All right, Bull. Do you know anything about this?
No, the last time I did anything medical, you're slightly crazy, and now my roommate shoved a piece of cloth in my eye socket.
Fair enough. I'm gonna just disconnect this stuff, and if he starts seizing out, I'm just gonna give him some blood, and we're gonna hope that's enough.
Do we just unplug the whole thing? Or, this is probably in him for a reason.
Can I take it with me? How much of this is on wheels?
It's a hospital, quite a lot of all of it's on wheels.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All of it. All of it is on
All
wheels
of it
all the
is
time.
all of it is made to move. All of it is made to move exactly the way it is.
Does it have internal batteries?
2 people, 8 machines, and a hospital bed.
Ocean's 11.
Alright. Vampires 2.
It is technically all on wheels. That's how all of that shit works.
Yeah. Okay, so I have 2 choices. I could either give him some blood and try to manually heal him, or I could basically skateboard him down the fucking hallway.
These are your choices, mate.
Oh no. Oh, we've already
and-
reached an impasse at the easiest part,
Yeah, right.
which is just get Lawrence.
I vote skateboard.
Oh man.
Get on top of Lawrence and ride his bed down the hallway.
Oh, there you go. You can surf on your boyfriend.
Surfboard.
Surfboard.
Oh man. Oh, this is. I can't wheel this shit out, Vol. That would be insane, right?
Unplugging him could kill him.
Okay, but what if I give him some blood? What if he's
How
been-
well did that go before?
Well, the first time really, really well.
Okay.
And then the second time, not that bad. That was Danika. The third time, he didn't like the taste more than anything. But he's kind of unconscious.
I mean, he's not my boyfriend.
How do you know about that?
It's obvious. It's written all over the both of you.
All right, look, all I'm saying is
I
that
mean,
he had,
I'm sorry.
he had an adverse...
I
know what you're saying. He had an adverse reaction to the blood, but he said it was because he couldn't stomach it because it's just too new to him.
Well,
Now, he is unconscious.
But
So
that
how are
was
you gonna-
human blood.
how are you going to feed him?
Oh, I was just going to put my wrist in his mouth and make him chomp down.
Does he have our
No, it's going to
teeth?
hurt.
Oh,
Actually, you know what? There's a scalpel around here. I'm
Going
just
to say
gonna.
you could also just make a little cut.
Why don't you just bite your arm?
I'm not thinking straight. Hold on, let me go. I'm just rummaging through looking for something sharp.
fair enough. You do fight it. This is a VIP room. They're not like they don't think someone's going to jack something from their
Yeah.
stock.
All right, I'm just gonna put a couple of drops in his mouth, and hopefully he. I mean, he's part vampire, as far as we know.
Okay.
Might do something.
This will be interesting. I don't know if you roll. I think he rolls. He definitely rolls.
I mean, he's part me, so he's part vampire, so he's more than a ghoul anyway.
Right, and he's been taking some of your blood into his IV anyway.
Yeah.
So let's just see what. I'll lower down the difficulty for this to see what that is. I guess.
So I hold my pale wrist over his mouth, and you see a couple drips hit the outside of his lips.
Right, you're actually really relieved for a second because he starts licking his lips.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's a good start.
All right, and then you haven't seen his hand move, but it comes up as eyes still closed, just trying to figure out where it's coming from. He finds your wrist, and what was relief becomes a little unsettling. He brings your wrist deeply into his mouth.
Okay, well, I guess I
And
owe you one
starts-
because I kind of did the same thing.
Yeah, right, and starts drinking. You feel you've cut your wrist. Now you feel two very sharp, piercing things that go into your wrist.
Oh shit.
Oh, Vol, he's got teeth.
You take your wrist away. He is. You
I'm gonna
lose
let
a
him-
point of health.
Do what?
You lose a whole point of health.
Okay. Okay, let me reset my health and then put it down. Yeah, I'm gonna pull away.
He's not letting go of your wrist.
Vol,
Yeah.
Pull me out,
this,
bud.
This seems like
Pull
a
me
couple
out.
thing.
Vol, I swear to God, I will
just-
I will cut out your other eye.
This seems like a couple thing.
Like, do you want me to? He gets me between the two of you and goes, "Stop."
I fucking hate you. All right, I'm gonna just yank my arm back.
Okay, let's do a strength for strength. He's a new frenzied vampire, so see what happens.
Everything's going wrong.
Lawrence is a vampire.
Wife, remember I lost a dice.
Okay.
One success.
One success.
He's hanging on.
Oh no. Good. Do another one.
He doesn't seem to be conscious though.
Yeah.
It just seems to be mindless, like a puppy sucking on a. I mean, like it's very. It's ravenous. You lose another point of health.
Oh no. Lawrence, I know you're in there.
Nope. Eyes still closed.
I'm gonna yank my arm again.
Okay. He's stronger.
Oh no.
Nope. 10. 2 successes.
Two successes.
He's
Lawrence!
Oh man,
Lawrence!
Yeah, right.
this is so stressful.
Eyes are still closed.
Why don't you ask Vol for the assist?
Vol stops taking it so lightly. He goes.
Sees like the color
excuse me,
draining out of my face again.
Like he comes like wrecks his hand around Lawrence and starts pulling against him. So it's gonna mitigate the last. If you'd like to still try to pull free.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking die. All right.
All right, no problem. Let's see if he takes another point of blood from you. 2 successes.
Two successes.
He's still
Oh my
on you.
God.
His eyes open.
I look directly into his eyes.
You've looked
Compel
deeply.
him to stop.
You've looked deeply into his eyes before. You don't see in this moment the man that you love looking back at you.
I know it's an L word, first of all.
These are bloodshot. These are like albino pink retinas. He's going through his change now.
Vol, for the love of God, man.
You lose another point of health.
What the fuck do I do, Vol? You're so useless.
Vol, at this point, she's trying to rip him off of you, but he has a death grip on your arm.
What is the point of 50 NPCs if they don't help?
Right?
All right, I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to focus again since I used my focus. That's why I got one success the first time. All right.
One success.
2 successes. Thank you.
you go.
God focus. Oh, thank you so much. That was a 5.
Boom,
6 and a
boom.
5.
Yeah, there you go.
Just pop off of him.
Yeah, pop off.
Slam my back into the wall.
Yeah,
Slap him.
Like it's no. He's still unconscious. The eyes shut.
Well, that was fun.
He's fine.
You see, like he takes one deep breath. You can see his chest inflate. You can hear his heartbeat, and then he comes back down.
Good enough for me, motherfucker. And I start unplugging the machines.
Yeah. You start unplugging it. As you do that, can you make me a intelligence and insight roll, please?
2 successes.
With that roll,
Would have been 3, but thank you, focus.
you realize that he's not breathing fast enough. That big breath should have came with something else as you're starting to unplug these machines. You strain for that bothers you.
Yeah.
You think something's wrong when you start unplugging things. You're like, oh my god, what did I do? And then he takes another big, but it just came too late. It should have been. It should have been more of a normal pattern. You strain your ears and you hear one.
Oh, fuck.
All right, it's way too slow.
Well, I mean, to be fair, my heart doesn't usually beat anyways. And I just saw him go frenzy. So I think I'm going to have to take a risk here, Vol, and say I think that he's in a very weird in-between, and I think he'll be okay.
You guys are wheeling him out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm unplugging the machine.
You're unplugging the machine,
Yeah.
so you're taking him off the bed.
Yeah.
You do he's still got some cords that are like trailing behind Vol. Vol puts his arm around. During this time, one of the orderlies came out. That is a Nosferatu. Those are the people. That's where you've seen the biggest collective. Vol's had a small conversation about what's happening. Very quickly, they're all on board.
I fucking love Nosferatu.
Yeah, right.
I give him a fist bump.
Yeah, right. You can hear them whisper, Pathocane, as they walk away. You guys walk where you were going to go towards Danika. They take him, Vol and Lawrence, into a different direction. You head towards where the courtroom is.
Real quick before I do that, to that orderly guy, I'm like, where's the nearest blood bag?
So you'd have to go back to where you were just.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I stumble.
Okay.
I'm pretty fucked up. I'm gonna be honest.
Right? Oh my god.
Yeah, you're all kinds
I
of
am
fucked up,
fucking-
to be honest.
I-
Yeah,
Alright,
it's a good
man.
call. Good call. You're in a hospital.
I know.
Yes.
I'm like, look. I'm gonna.
You're in a
I'm not gonna-
vampire hospital. There are. What kind of blood type would you like?
I need, fucking sober junkie,
Okay.
like a rehabilitated.
No problem. Without much ado, you find what you're looking for.
All right, I drink that shit like a Capri Sun.
Yep. And I'll let you get one back.
One?
Yep.
I'm
Oh
a
no,
bagger.
you're a bagger. You get 2, right?
I get 4.
You get 4.
No, you get 2 for every 1 bag.
Oh yeah, because I had 2 bags last time.
Yeah.
All right, I could deal with
Bro.
one. I could deal with 1 point of health being gone.
Yep.
I feel pretty good now. All right, that's better than having 2 health all day.
I think you should have 6 health total.
Why?
Isn't it your stamina plus 3?
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. 5 out of 6, way better than 4 out of 5. All
no,
right.
you have 4 out of 6.
You just got 2 back.
So I got 3, 1, 2. No, it'll be fine. I lost 3 points of health. Right.
Yes.
And then I got
Took
2
2
back. So if I started
Oh.
at 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're at 5. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 out of 6.
All right.
Math
I'm,
is hard.
I'm looking a little bit better. I'm a little shook.
Yeah, a little bothered by what has happened.
That son of a bitch is
Yeah.
hungry.
Yeah.
Fuck. Goddamn. Shit. Well then.
Are you going to
Phase
go back?
2. Fucking yeah, I meet up with Vol.
Oh, Vol's gone.
Oh, yeah, that's
Vol
right.
is getting. I mean, like.
Sorry, I'm
you
still a
went
little
back-
dizzy from getting fucking.
Your timing's now no longer perfect. You went back to get a blood bag.
Look.
Your timing was set for.
Yeah. Well, I jogged then.
All right. You
I can-
jog. Where
My
are you
timing
going?
was set for a brisk walk, but now I'm just jogging.
During this time.
Actually, no, I'm good. I got time to wait because I got to wait for Jessica to show up anyways.
Okay. Ooh, who called Jessica?
She's coming with the werewolves.
She's coming with the werewolves.
Yes.
But wouldn't you want to put her in the front of the room?
Oh, that's why I said I'm waiting outside the tunnels for Vol because when
Yeah.
they all arrive,
Ah, okay. No problem. So,
and then I'll be like, hey, Jessica, this is where we're going.
I was trying to get this all because I'll get lampooned if this actually doesn't work in
In actual things.
an actual
Look,
like
Anna
life.
is
Your goddamn
simply
campaign.
Anna is just sitting inside of the tank, waiting for her opportunity to
Still
to do
as a
her thing.
statue.
Exactly, still as a statue. And James is like trying to talk and communicate with her, and she's just like,
Waiting
So,
for the lift.
Yeah. So tell me more about Rasputin. Is that like a okay then?
Fly lands on her eye.
yeah, right. It's very weird.
He takes out his little and it is small little chessboard and starts playing chess again.
Okay.
So comes back in. Vol
With the werewolves.
has the werewolves.
Okay.
Has
And the
Jessica.
Nosferatus. All right.
And one of the Nosferatu comes, do you want me to take them downstairs? Or I can possibly take them down
Deep
to
breaths,
the...
man. Deep breaths.
These are my deep breaths.
Oh
these
my
are...
God, it's so shallow.
These are... these are would you like me to...
oh my God. Vol?
yes, I know.
Okay.
It's okay, Ingrid. It's...
Thank you, Ingrid. I
yes.
love the
Hey,
enthusiasm.
Thank you very much. We've
I'm
been
gonna need you to, okay, I need you
waiting
to,
for a
okay.
time
oh
to be
my God. I'm gonna,
useful.
You're at an 8 right now. I need you to take it to like a 4. Okay.
This is my 4.
Okay, take it to a 1. Take it to a 1.
I probably will stop breathing if that happens.
So rapid. All right. Hi, Jake.
He's like, we've had to deal with them the entire time.
I'm sorry, Nosferatu. They're good people, but they're weird.
yeah.
But
Don't
they're gonna cover.
vampires not have to breathe?
That's why I'm very confused. This is a character choice.
Fuck all you. I just went in between 5
Isn't
different
he?
characters.
No, I
in
love
like
it though.
5
I love the
seconds.
idea.
Oh, right, he's a
No,
Nosferatu.
I love the
right.
idea of a Nosferatu that just decides that he's gonna breathe like really.
And obnoxiously.
Like that's his tick.
Yeah.
You know, his tick is breathing.
Yeah.
Instead of like tapping his leg, he's just like.
Yeah. I can do the things you need.
Okay, Vol, you know the plan. I'm gonna knock out the cameras. Once we get to the elevator, I'm gonna knock out that camera. Then I'm gonna obfuscate with Jessica. Jessica's gonna show up.
So I
There it
was told that I'm here to calm down Rasputin. Is that correct? Or
Yeah, it's not gonna work, but you're gonna pretend. Okay.
okay,
You're gonna talk to Rasputin. You're gonna do your best. He is really fucked up in an Iron Maiden with drugs pumping. Don't interrupt me. This is my plan. So sorry.
No,
Don't interrupt me. This is my plan. With mechanisms drugging him up. I'm going to cut the drugs. He's going to sober up. And then we're going to tell him the real plan is to get him out of here. There's going to be a lot of gunfire. There's going to be a lot of smoke. A lot of craziness. Luckily, you have a space awareness kind of thing, right?
yes. Hold on. Can we get so I must have misheard. Rasputin's drunk.
He's drugged the fuck up in an Iron Maiden, being held by the Camarilla against his will, surrounded by silver chains. Also, the left hand of God is in a birdcage, which is not a euphemism or a metaphor. This is happening.
Wow. Okay, there's a lot to unpack. I'm going to try.
Jake, what
real
the
hard.
fuck? Did you just assume?
No. But again, back to Rasputin's actually intoxicated.
Yeah.
Oh, bother. Okay, this will be a very interesting time for you.
Okay.
I've only seen it once, and it didn't exactly turn out perfectly.
All right, well, that's basically the plan, aside from we're overthrowing the entire Camarilla and we're pushing a tank through Elysium.
Oh, good.
Yeah. All right, follow me.
She does very blankly. She does. She somehow acquired a pencil skirt, like wonderful little like pinstripe.
Well, she looks the part.
Like,
so that's
yeah.
good.
Very. I mean, like she's doing her thing.
Oh, okay. So I'm knocking out the cameras as we're going.
As you're going, no problem. No rolls, right? You just get to do it.
Yeah.
No problem. Boom, 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 boom. You just start
And
feeling
then I assume Vol knows where all the cameras
as you start knocking one after another, there does start to become a weight. Every camera seems to be a little bit more stress on you somewhere. You've never done this level of manipulation.
Yeah.
This many times. This is some really serious security. And it's odd because you've never felt a pressure building behind this particular ability.
Yeah.
It's just in there.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
just,
I'm just like,
yeah,
ooh,
right. Like
all
it's just
right.
like, you know, like when you've done too many reps at the gym,
Yeah.
and you get that's, you know, what I mean, that's
I'm feeling it.
You're starting to feel some reps.
Okay. All right. Well, unsettling. Mental note.
You finally do get to the courthouse. You see Danika sitting there, cross-legged,
Okay. Before
twiddling her thumbs.
Before the doors open, I have to use Cloak of Shadows. Because
You're
I gotta
disappearing.
go invisible. This
Let's get
is
that rouse
phase
check.
3 of the plan.
I'm into it.
God, it could all go to hell
It really could.
right
Yeah,
now.
this could be the TPK.
This could be your blink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will punish you for this if you fail.
I know.
Oh, earphones came off. This is going to be really exciting, you guys. Oh, there's praying happening.
Okay. The dice tell the story.
The dice tell
The
the
dice
story.
tell the story.
It is very true.
It's an 8.
Hey!
Oh, I think I almost just threw up.
Danika remains on the floor, motionless.
Danika, from your perspective, the door's open, but there's no one there.
And then Jessica appears.
Yep. Door's closed back.
But
Door's
you would know
open
that
again.
means that the plan is going without a hitch so far.
I stay
And she goes-
completely still.
Yeah, right? And she goes, hi? The entire courtroom turns around. No one had bothered to tell them that this was your plan or
As this
who
is
she
happening.
is.
Oh, I don't look at Jessica. I just keep looking straight forward.
As this is happening.
You don't look at Jessica?
Nope.
Hi, I'm,
as she's making this
Jessica?
this whole like thing.
Yeah.
This is when I'm cutting the mechanisms and unlocking the cage.
Sure, we're going to go back for that roll.
Yeah, just letting you know that
but
that's when it's
yeah,
happening.
Yeah, no problem. So I'm associate of Mr. Rasputin. I've been told that possibly he's having a senior moment. So I'm just here to possibly help in any way possible. It's very stammering. You're really not going to help this woman at all.
Nope. I'm waiting
wait.
for day.
I can whisper. I can see this happening. I'm invisible and I can whisper. I'm like, Danika, help her.
She's a human in the middle of Elysium that just showed up and no
I
one
stand
knows
up
where
and I
she
say,
came from.
I vouch for Jessica.
I slip into the ether, knowing full well we're gonna die.
And Day wept.
Day wept. Honestly, I don't think that could have gone any better.
Men start standing up. All the goons that we talked about earlier. Yeah, something smells fishy to them. Yeah, you see a very large.
Do they not realize that I'm just stupid?
Yeah, right. Well, I mean that's in their file, but like they.
So it tracks at least.
I mean, a very large 6'4" Amazonian woman comes up.
I
Really
turn,
nice
my
suit.
hand still in the air.
Yeah, we don't have a. I believe it was Jessica on our list. You're vouching for this woman?
I vouch for Jessica.
We've heard that part. How'd she get in? What is?
Just keep saying, I vouch for Jessica.
As you say this, you start. Let's get some rolls.
In my head, I'm just like, I want to hear right now.
Yeah.
It's like Ocean's 1.
Yeah, right, yeah. So,
Because it's just me. It's just me.
Wait, does 11 mean that there's 11 people?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just Ocean's. It's Ocean's Day.
All right, hold on. I'm getting to the rolls. All right, so we are going to do your dexterity, and I think you have dexterity and technology, sir.
Technology.
Yep. We're looking for the thing that's going into Rasputin's cage, if that's what you're working on.
All right, what am I rolling?
Dex and tech.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 0. But I am invisible. Do I get anything for that?
No one sees you.
Fair enough. So
All right.
I do have a backup plan if it fails.
So you show up, and these are some really interesting things that you've never seen. I mean, whatever they're gassing him on is meant to take down a rhino. So why don't you take a look at it and do now intelligence and investigation to figure out what the hell this thing is.
That's no successes on that, but it's 3 successes on fucking stopping it. So I think I
Anna.
just got lucky.
Anna,
Yes.
the werewolves arrive.
Hooray!
Just stone silence,
Yeah,
and then
right,
you
yeah,
just
right.
smell me go, hooray!
Chess pieces go everywhere.
Yeah, right. As they're walking in, as if this was like the most natural thing in the world to them, they just start grabbing weapons.
Yeah.
Like they are, like, you know, you didn't really take a whole lot.
They are, like, so
I mean,
cool.
over both chests, like
Yeah.
the big. I mean,
They're
like
so
they
cool
are,
right now.
Yeah, they are, and like nodding approvingly.
Getting ready for
Yeah.
war.
Jake King is just, he has a flamethrower that he's like adjusting the backpack onto him. He's
Nice.
like putting, like he's like cinching the front of it.
World War One
World
napalm.
War One, yeah, man, this thing is dark. This is some Pentex tech, you know what I mean? This is some
Right.
not good warfare pieces of equipment.
Okay.
And you see walking towards you essentially action heroes. What would you like to do?
Oh man, you guys are so cool.
And you're in a tank.
Yeah. Like, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Welcome to the party.
As you
Just
pop
your head
up,
pops
you know,
out.
like, Jake,
I love it.
Jake just like puts his hand up. Sorry, James just puts his hand up and waves. He's not a big fan of werewolves.
Just ignore this one down here. He's a means to an end, I'm afraid.
Well, Jake, you hear Jake sniff. He
Yeah.
goes, oh, James, why don't you come out and say hi? James does pop his head out.
And I pull him a little bit further right by his hair. I'm like,
He-
say hello.
He brushes you off.
Hello.
No, he brushes you off.
You have to say hello.
He looks back at you and looks back at Jake and goes, Mr. King. There is a begrudging respect. They would always be at odds, but obviously they've had a run-in or two, and neither one of them got the better of the deal. That's what kind of you're picking up.
Okay. Is everybody ready to go to war or what?
Yeah. As long as you can make your pets behave,
Excuse me?
James is not going to back down for the way he feels.
You do
about
not have to
werewolves.
back down from the way that you feel, but you need to respect these people. They have come to help us. And they have helped keep us safe. And what did you do, James? You collected files on us and kept us in the hospital and tied Danika to a bed. So you need to say thank you.
Think that I could have chosen to take that option? Or do you think I could have put all of you in the same predicament that Rasputin's in?
Oh, whatever, James. It's not what you did. It's not the decision that you made. So let's go ahead and let's make nice and play well together and get this done. You need to drop it. Just for a little while, you can go back to hating everybody in a little bit.
I don't hate everybody. I'm just not a fan of dogs.
They're
More of a
not
cat
dogs. They are werewolves. I'm sorry there aren't any were-cats around right now, but...
person. He pauses for a moment, not knowing if you know something he doesn't know.
Hold on to it.
Yeah.
Hold on to this.
I will.
Were
Don't worry.
cats?
Yes.
Well, I mean...
Jake, you know about the were-cats, right?
Were tigers, they're Asian.
Welcome to Vampire.
He goes, it's fine. He sits back down in his tank and he starts fiddling with his guns.
Okay. Let us get these things up.
A werewolf gets into a tank. You now have, and they are preening like fucking peacocks right now.
Yes,
I mean,
they are.
Mohawks.
These
Yeah.
are some. These are some people that their world's been destroyed. Their territory has been ran over. They haven't had enough material, and you have just given them tanks.
But Robbie, are they in their weird, absurd, monstrous wolf forms, or are they just dudes getting into tanks?
They're just dudes right now.
I mean,
Or they like those
no,
half-
you got a little bit of both. I mean, like you got.
half
I mean,
things,
like
like
That is
Rocket.
horrifying.
Jake King is like full hulked out. He's in his full form. It burns a lot of his power.
Aren't some of them like full wolf though?
They all have a choice between like a stage.
Yeah.
They can go like.
I'm just
man,
imagining a wolf trying to drive a tank.
Like,
I'm imagining like half wolf, half human hybrids with like mohawks and like muzzles.
oh yeah,
So
yeah.
gross.
You have that within the 7. I
And
mean,
they're just like
yeah.
put a hat on them, like an
They're ready
army
for
hat,
it.
and they're just like
Right. The only one that's in full hulked out is Jake. Jake is just like you guys met him the first time, and it is impressive, Anna, just how powerful this thing looks, and just the charisma that drips from Mr. Jake.
No wonder Rasputin likes you so much, Jane. I mean, Jake. J
All right.
word.
So again, I support.
I vouch for Jessica.
So I'd like you
Hey,
to
I
roll
got
a charisma and subterfuge.
Day in the back of his mind fully expected something like this to happen.
Yeah.
This is actually what he didn't tell everybody about the plan. Is he expected Danika to really fuck it up, so he's using the distraction
Yep.
to get what he needs to
What he
do.
needs to get done.
Because he's hoping by the time they catch on to it, it'll be too late. Because there'll be a tank coming through the fucking front door.
Yeah.
And one last thing, the elevator starts to rise.
Fantastic. Here we go.
I dropped the one.
It was a 10. I heard it.
Oh, just have an amazing roll. It'd be better if you do.
3 successes.
Hell fucking
Yes!
yes!
Ocean's
On
11!
3 dice!
I got an 8, a 9, and a 10.
Oh, that is so good.
That's not an amazing roll. That's just 3 successes.
That's we
On
need
3
every
dice.
success. We need.
every
I had
one
4
of
dice.
them.
Oh,
Fair enough. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, right. As
It
you
was impressive when I rolled 8
support
successes.
Jessica, yeah. Right.
I vouch
Yeah,
for Jessica.
Jessica. I am tribute. Like I volunteer. Like people just go like, oh, okay.
And I just sit back down.
It's
Yeah,
the
right.
wild eyes. Like she's just
Yeah.
like looking at him.
I mean, like, well, no one would lie that way. You know what I mean? Like,
the files are right. She is stupid.
Yeah, right. So Jessica
I
walks
just
up
sit
and
back
goes,
down and face the front of the room again.
Sure. So-
Don't make eye contact with anyone.
So Jessica, knowing that you're on top of his thing, starts going, Mr. So is everything okay? And Rasputin is just not making eye contact. He's just playing the things. And I'd like you to
good.
roll again.
All right. So I got 1.
Yep.
I
Intelligence and technology.
thought you said dexterity and technology.
Oh, sorry. Dexterity and technology.
Do I get any bonus because I got the first one, so I wouldn't understand how they kind of work?
Different mechanism.
Damn, they're good.
Different drug.
All right.
This one's gas.
Oh no.
The game is getting hard. Stop looking for cheats.
Can I say I used my focus on this one? It'll make my next roll harder.
Next roll harder.
It's 3 successes.
Okay. It's after a while you figure out that like if you clamp the actual hosing combing into it, because this one's actually malleable, you're able to like pin it against the wall and up against itself, like right where the nozzle is. You've passed another one of the locks. There are 2 more.
There's 2 more?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Is Rasputin looking any better?
Aha!
No.
Alright. The next one's the liquor bottle.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
What is it? Look, can I do another intelligence and
Sure, absolutely.
He just smashed the bottle.
intelligence and like investigation?
Yep.
All right.
He cannot. He is invisible. Remember?
Looking for 6s. Would that be 7s?
So, it's the 6s. Oh, sorry, 7s because you just used your. Yeah.
Again, I can't make any heads or tails from this. I gotta just do what I think is right.
Okay.
But what does it look like?
It's a. This one's the easiest trap of all of them. You just used your focus, so now you're a little drained after
But
the gas.
luckily I'm just drained, so I can't figure out.
This is a bottle upside down that is just slowly jugging.
Like one of those Jaeger machines?
Yes.
Is it like
I mean,
a
like-
rubber tube or?
Yeah, this is out of all the locks. This is the one that would be like
You just twist the bottle out of
Yeah,
it.
right? Like,
Yeah,
well,
I'm
I mean, you still got to be. You can't bring any attention to it. So, I mean, like, but yeah, this is a very simple mechanism.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and kink the rubber tubing.
Would you like to
stop it
do
from-
anything to bring attention away from these guys?
I mean, he's invisible. I can't see what he's doing.
He's taking some time, and Jessica's just yes. Remember the books? You've written many of them, and I am not very good at improv. This is, and she is floundering. This
Just
is
like-
not her. This is not her forte.
Okay, so I have something really absurd that I can do, and I don't know why, but it's the only thing that's coming into my brain right now.
Danica.
Please do it. Please
This
do
is
it.
this is the time.
You
Yes.
see, I'm doing like
I think
it's
it's
like
because I'm tired. It's so stupid.
I've got like the sweat on my brow as I'm like,
I just stand up and I'm like, Jessica! And I put my hand out and I say, dance with me. And I start spinning her around the courtroom.
This is. I don't know if this is appropriate. Hands up. My eyes are up here, by the way.
we're all gonna die.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. The courtroom is enthralled with your dancing. Make another roll.
Dexterity and technology.
And technology.
Why not, Fred?
I don't know. I've been scrubbing floors all damn time.
If Rasputin was able to dance at the end
That's
of the
what I
world.
thought of.
Yes.
I think Rasputin, I think dancing now.
Yes, I think you're fine.
No successes.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
No, we're not.
You go.
I
to,
switch up the style. We go from waltz to tango.
I've got an
No,
idea
no.
though.
You have a moment. You dip her, and they're getting old of your charade, even with your like.
We switch to swing.
Yeah, right. No, they're like, why are you dancing with this person? Like we've already accepted that you brought this random person in. Okay, weird people that save the world. This is getting a little absurd.
All right.
I start to
fucked
retell
up.
the story of how I
assume-
jumped into the mouth of a
I assume
snake.
I pull the hose out and the liquor starts coming out.
Oh yeah, now you have a.
I want to make a dexterity roll to start chugging because I am a goddamn junkie.
I will allow this. So I need your constitution.
And I believe you have iron gullet, don't
Right.
you?
Hold
He
on.
does,
You're,
yeah.
I do have iron gullet because I'm a half breed now.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Okay.
I'm just gonna drink the fucking out. I'm just gonna.
Yep.
Yeah, just roll your
Just do
stamina.
it.
Let's just see if you can just skull it.
2 successes.
All right. Yeah, you're like as you dip in and they start like coming towards you. What they don't see is the
I'm just-
visible day.
just
like,
chugging half a bottle of fucking vodka.
taking it to his face.
We start doing a very dramatic tango, Moulin Rouge style, as I recount the
In-
tale of when I jumped into Set's mouth.
in 3 rolls. That's going to take effect.
I gotta. Oh fuck.
Yeah, right. Because you just sculled a full bottle of vodka.
It wasn't full. It's
It
been there
was.
for a,
They,
yeah.
they have a guy that comes over.
Oh
and
no, they
changes
just
it.
changed it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this was essentially a full bottle.
Oh, it's UV.
Yeah,
Why
right.
can't you just? Oh, it burns.
Still
All right,
dancing.
here.
Once.
It's
Not
the
too
la-
long
It's the
ago.
last one, and you got to get it here, or are people going to know that you are currently in the middle of doing a thing.
Okay.
About 2 weeks ago, to be precise. There was a girl There was a snake.
What is the last one?
Same thing, man.
Yeah, but what is the mechanism?
It's sevens. This one is a like, you know, one of those coils in the science class that's always spinning. Sorry, it's like when you heat up a liquid and it
Yeah, like
goes
those
through it.
copper
Yep,
coils.
that's what you're looking at here.
Oh boy, that's 2 successes, baby.
All right,
That's an 8 and a 7.
You know what? At this point, after
I'm
taking
at
huge-
that drunk right now where I'm really good at ping pong, like we were
Yep.
talking about earlier.
Yep.
I'm
You've
at that.
siphoned in.
I'm just like I'm dialed in.
Ping
I'm
pong or
like,
beer pong?
both.
Ooh.
First one and then the other when I'm feeling crazy.
Beer pong with a ping pong paddle?
Exactly.
You kink the actual coil, knowing that that's going to stop the drip. That's exactly when the elevator hits the top floor.
All right, you crazy little werewolves.
I can't believe that worked.
Let us get outside and blow this bitch up, eh?
All right.
I know. I'm still gonna high five you.
All right.
And that feels like the right place to pause for this week. But between now and next Friday, there are a few things that would be super cool if you could do for us. We have started Vampires and Vitae YouTube channel. Right now, we're just kind of working on getting all of our audio uploaded to the site. So we try to upload, I think it's like 3 times a week. Once that's all caught up, we're going to start working on some extra content for you there. You can also find us on social media, mainly Facebook and Twitter. And we know that lots of people have a lot of questions about what we do and how we do it and why we do it. And we are never too far away from our phones. So if you ever have any questions or comments about the podcast, please never hesitate to reach out. So until next week, we want you to remember to take a big bite out of life.